What's up, everybody? I'm Enterprise. Today we're going to talk about my desk, why it works for me, and why I think it might also work for you. This is HOTAS History. Hey, let's talk about how my setup has evolved over the years, because it didn't just start out this amazing. I didn't just go, hey, that'd be a cool idea, and then boom, it just happened. No, I have some humble beginnings. Let's take a look at what it was like in the long, long ago. 5 years ago. Ish. 6 years? Let's go back in time. 6 years ago. Oh, look at this. This, my friends, is the very first setup I ever used. I knew that I wanted to play space games with actual flight sticks and throttles, so I went to Micro Center and I bought this one, the Thrustmaster T16000. I got home and I went, where do I put this? This was what I figured out. I got 2 drum pads. Let me tell you, these did not work very well. The drum stand wobbled, wiggle wobble all over the place. It was not a good experience. So I had to come up with a solution. And fortunately, drum hardware is my medium. That's what I build everything with. So I built this custom cut drum rack to size to hold the flight stick and the throttle. This is my drum rack from high school. I got this thing in 7th grade. I started drawing in my mind what the ultimate under the desk HOTAS holder would look like. And I realized I already owned the stuff I needed. So I bought a pipe cutter, measured all the pipes, and I cut them all to size. You can see there's a beam across the back and down. But don't worry, I got another view for you. Look at this. Look at this. That's right. My custom drum rack HOTAS stand. So you can see they're deployed here. And then down here, the arms flip under the desk. Look at that. You're probably wondering, what the hell are all those? All of these are clamps that would normally hold cymbal stands and toms and all that stuff, but they're heavy. So these are the counterweight, if you will. They're like the counterweight to keep it there. And then, look at this. You couldn't even tell when it was retracted. Perfectly concealed under the desk. So then I moved and my setup got a little bit complicated. Now, first of all, let's talk about some details here. I'm still using the Thrustmaster, but I thought I would try twin stick. But the twin stick with the T16000, you don't have that many buttons. They only got the 1 4-way hat and then, 3 face buttons and 1 trigger. So I tried to use the very ambitious twin stick and throttle design. HOTAS ass. Like I tried to use hands on throttle and stick. I didn't enjoy it, but you got to give it up to me. Look at what I did here. I custom cut all of this by hand. I did all of this by hand. I didn't have a power tool. So this is all like, like, yeah. Point is, I didn't use this for very long. I used it for I don't know, maybe a week, and I went, nah, not for me. This is what I settled on when I moved to the place that you see me in now. You can see I'm still using the drum rack. I made some modifications to it, though. The old drum rack went straight out, but this one swings over. I did that so that when these were retracted, if you will, they would swing away from the desk rather than directly underneath it. It worked great for flight sims. Like for flight sim only and playing Elite Dangerous in VR, it was perfect. But it was really hard to reach this keyboard. It was hard to reach this keyboard, let alone that keyboard. It was very, very challenging to reach everything, but it got the job done. Okay. Now we're getting a little sexier, right? You can tell. You see, we're all RGB'd. We got that RGB. You can see it's not that different from the one before. The main difference is this. I figured out how to add a little center piece of wood between these two. Remember, this whole thing is held up by the same Gibraltar drum rack you saw in the beginning. This made it way easier to control my game computer and type and whatever. However, I still needed to have another keyboard on top. This was for the stream computer. Not the easiest to reach, but better. You know, getting better, but we weren't quite there yet. We were close. So this is what I was using before I made one key change to my setup. Until I figured out that if I move this flight stick to the middle and use this split keyboard to its full design, we could build something beautiful. And we did. Like, truly, what we did here, this is like the way to do it. Getting that stick in the middle. You can see how this was close. Biggest difference about my setup right now is the ergonomics are so much better. I don't have to reach really far for anything. If I need to type, I just grab this keyboard, pull it down. Now I'm typing. I'm tweeting. I'm in the Discord. I'm in the comment section. I'm on Reddit. Intense Reddit. Whatever. It's easy right there. Then when it's time for games, I got everything I need. Flight sticks, easy to reach. I got so much room for activities, so much room for
double kill, headshot, kill-tacular, triple kill.
Like, what I was doing here was close. Almost there, but not this. You know, close, but this is where it's at. Okay, so I told you everything that's on the desk, but what about the things bolted onto the desk? Let's talk about those, starting with this microphone stand. In the way? Out of the way. You can't hear me. You need the mic. This thing rules. I'm using the Rode PSA1. Rode A1 PSA1. Something like that. It's great. Super durable. Diesel. You can see the thing is a beast. If I bring the camera out, you can see this thing is like super long, right? It's bolted on way over there. But let's talk monitors. Let's talk about all the monitors. So right in front of me, square one is main gaming monitor. To its left is the other main gaming monitor. So we got gaming monitor number one, and then secondary gaming monitor. That one over here is only for me, and that's the one that you see, you know? They're both the same panel. They are both Dell 1440 Hertz gaming panels. Now, these three on the right, this cluster, these are all for the streaming computer. So I've got a Dell 27-inch, and these two are Asus 24 inches. This monitor is cloned 2 other times in the studio. That monitor behind me, the monitor behind me is the exact same screen as the one I'm looking at right now. So, for instance, if I just open up a, File Explorer, see that File Explorer back there? See that wiggling around? It's also right here. Oh, and look over there. Look on the drum monitor. You can see it doing the same thing right there. So this screen is duplicated over here, off camera, and over there, on camera. And what that lets me do is that lets me have chat on one monitor, and then I can read chat no matter where I go in the studio, whether I'm here at the main camera, playing keys, or playing drums. I can always see who's talking because staying connected to the stream is mega important. That's what makes Twitch different than this. I mean, I love YouTube, and I can't wait to hear what you think of the video. You can tell me in the comment section below. But that takes time. On Twitch, right away, you can talk to me, and then you're interacting with the show. So it's really important for me to see chat when I'm here, when I'm over there, and when I'm over there. Back to desk mounting. I've got 2 Elgato key lights that are kind of flanking me on both sides. If we pull this out, here's the 2 Elgato key lights. Those are on their standard clamps that go up. My Sony Alpha A6000 DSLR is right here. That's also mounted on a stand, although it's a pretty crummy stand. I need to replace that soon. Like, I have to be so gentle whenever I turn this camera on. Every time I start the stream, I am so gentle when I turn on this camera, because if I bump it too much, it'll move. And if that camera moves even a little bit, then a bunch of my scenes are just like all messed up. So I should really buy a new stand for that camera soon. Yeah. Yeah. I totally forgot to talk about the cup holder. I've got a custom cup holder built, of course, with my art medium drum hardware, because clearly I can't spill anything around here. What do you think? I'm some kind of amateur? No. This way I can sit right here, can easily grab, get my drink, then boom, put it out of the way, and it does not get in the way at all. My arm can go right across. Even if I do some crazy like whip motion, there's no way I can hit the cup, because look, it's right there. So if my arm is here, I can move it all the way over. I'm not going to knock it over. If I had the cup on my desk, I could knock that over. That could be a bit of a disaster. But look at this. Boom. Right there. Perfectly out of the way. Amazing, right? Oh, you know what? There is one thing. I haven't mentioned it. We've looked at it, but I haven't said anything. This, my little extension part of the desk. This is a keyboard X stand with a wooden shelf just laid on top of it. And it's just big enough to hold my little MIDI keyboard. So whenever I want to, when I want to sing to you, I can just like sing whatever I play. As long as I can play it, I can sing it. Because if I'm not doing that, my voice is
Bad.
I've got this keyboard. I've got the wireless keyboard for the stream computer. What's great is that you get a wireless one, and I can just put it wherever I want. So sometimes, you know, like if you guys watch the streams, and wait a minute. You watch the streams, right? Right?
You watch the streams, right?
You'll see that my beautiful partner, Nidell, will show up sometimes with delicious food. And when that happens, I can really quick just grab this keyboard, get it out of the way. And now I have all this room over here for the food to show up, and I have a camera for that. Boom. This is the food camera. Also the what am I drinking camera. So like I can always just get a nice shot of whatever's here on this camera. So that's my desk. If you saw anything that you thought was really interesting or different, innovative,
Stupid.
please hit that like and subscribe button and leave something in the comments below. How about this? What piece of gear do I have that you have? Leave it down below in the comments, or just come over to my Twitch channel. Just come on over to my Twitch channel. I do stream on Twitch 4 days a week. I can't even hold up a 4. I'm probably live right now. So just click that button in the link, and I'll see you soon.